All right, 7. 7 patrol cars right behind him here, northbound Silver Lake Boulevard coming up on Armstrong Avenue. Slowing down a little bit here, heavily tinted windows, making it very hard for those units to see inside there. But at one point between here and the west side, he did throw something out of the vehicle. We don't know what that was, but there may be an article search underway. Looks like he might have just thrown something else out the window there, making a right turn now on Glendale Boulevard. The vehicle has plates that do not match the description of this vehicle. The plates on there are coming back to a different car, and LAPD is treating this, obviously, as a stolen vehicle. Very little traffic on Glendale Boulevard, heading southbound on Glendale Boulevard into Echo Park. Very few cars out on the roadway right now, so really they have a lot of road to play with if they want to execute another pit maneuver. Slowing down, is he going to make a U-turn? He's flipping a U-turn, and they're going to make the U-turn with him. He's coming to a stop almost here. Will he run for it, or will he continue? He's continuing on, staying on Glendale Boulevard. Is that the, what freeway was that? Is that the 2? You just came underneath the 2 freeway there. LAPD might be setting up for a spike strip if he continues on Glendale. They'll look for units up ahead to see if anybody's available to lay down a spike. Right now, they've got a handful of units right behind them, but if they can get somebody in front of them, they might be able to set up for a spike attempt here if we don't see another pit maneuver, which at these speeds, you very well might see another pit maneuver here. It's just a really perfect night for one, especially with the little traffic that's out there. We're back in Silver Lake now, continuing on Glendale Boulevard. Copy that. His speeds are really fluctuating here, and he's really playing a game of cat and mouse with these primary units as he continues to speed up and slow down. Almost at times appears as if he's about to give up or slow down or even park the car, and then he presses it again. You can see him now doing about 15, 20, 25 miles per hour, 35 maybe. Continuing Glendale Boulevard, picking up a little more speed through a red light there, and maybe heading towards the freeway. Just passing the 5 freeway, continuing on now Fletcher, doing about 40 miles per hour. Still refusing to pull over. LAPD with their night sun there as he comes over this bridge in Atwater Village. And maybe looking for Another U-turn here, finally coming to a complete stop right over the LA River here on Fletcher at Atwater Village. LAPD ready to execute a felony stop if he decides to cooperate here. The vehicle coming to a full stop, pulling over to the shoulder here. That driver's side window is open. You can see some movement coming from the driver's seat. Again, we don't know how many people are inside this car. All officers appear to be convinced that he's about to potentially cooperate. You can see his arm out the window. Officers out of their vehicles with their guns drawn. The driver's side door popping open here. We'll get our first glimpse of the driver, and he shuts the door, which is almost not surprising with the behavior that we've been seeing behind the wheel, slowing down, speeding up, and now really toying with these officers as he tries to pretend to give up here, but he's not giving up. He clearly shut that door and is now not showing his hands any longer. All right. Driver's side door is now open. The suspect getting out of the vehicle could very well be under the influence. He is out of the vehicle. Appears to be complying now. Arms up, hands up. Officers asking him to step away from the vehicle. Well, we saw several times, at several points, it appeared as though he was going to stop and give up, but he kept on going. Finally, for some random reason, decided to pull over here at Fletcher Drive, right over the LA River. Suspect now proned out on the pavement. Copy that. Yep. How many vehicles? I mean, how many black and whites? Thank you. Militia division heading through Hollywood, ending up here in Atwater Village as the vehicle finally came to a stop after a number of pit maneuver attempts. He sped up, he slowed down, really played a game of cat and mouse with these law enforcement officers. At the end of this pursuit, there are now 15 black and whites and 2 helicopters to take this person into custody, finally deciding to give himself up. He pulled over, stepped out of the vehicle, and now appears to be complying with these officers. It looks like the vehicle is empty. That Porsche appears to be stolen, has plates that came back to another car, and now you can see they have taken this man into custody. Of course, we'll continue to keep an eye on this one. Reporting live from Air 7, I'm Chris Christie, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Chris Christie, thank you.